Chef Hugo Ortega began his journey as a goat herder in Mexico, only to end up winning a Southwest Best Chef James Beard Award. After he immigrated to the US at the age of 16, his dishwashing career led him to meet the woman that would change his career and would later become his wife. And now, after multiple successful restaurants, they finally opened Xochi, a restaurant that is serving food that is closest to his heart, Oaxacan cuisine.
So we actually bring the ingredients from Oaxaca to make possible to cook this incredible Oaxacan cuisine and to be able to put something on the table that I truly love. I got to this wonderful city back in the early 80s and I never looked back. We arranged how much we need to pay, we call him the coyote. So that's the person that brings you over here.
Oh, okay.
My first job, it was a janitor in a restaurant. I cleaned the kitchen and I start at 10 p.m. at night and I finish by 7 in the morning. The turning point of my life, that was the summer of '87. Then I got to Backstreet Cafe. Playing soccer, my friends say, hey, they're looking for a dishwasher. You know, they took me over there. Out of the gate, I meet this beautiful lady, and so that was Tracy. She put me to work immediately. And that was the turning point of my life. Tracy asked me, say, do you be interested to go to a cooking school? And she paid for my enrollment. I graduated in '91 when she offered me the position of chef at Backstreet. I just always felt attracted to Tracy. And one summer in '92 or '93, I asked her to be my girlfriend. She said yes. So it's going to be our 23rd anniversary. We've been together for about 28 years.
28 years.
She herself is an incredible restaurateur. You know, you can feel her presence when she's in the kitchen. An incredible team, I think.
Yeah, it was the first time that I worked alongside my wife opening Tin Roof, my new restaurant. And you know, it was a lot of things that we had to learn together, but it's a pleasure that I get to share that moments with my best friend. I see the way that you talk about Tracy.
You know, she's been like an angel and inspiration to me. Like, you know, pick up this homeless guy and give him the opportunity. It's just very rare that happened to an individual like myself, and I end up on the other side of the table. The first dish is this ribeye. We want to season it. This is the chicatana mole. So these are the chicatanas, or the ants. We use this ingredient to make the chicatana mole.
Oh, they remind me of like prawns, like small little shrimp that we have in our rivers. There's like that saltiness and crunchy and a lot of umami too.
The recipes have been done for generations. The season is about maybe a week where you can catch these ants. Natives of Oaxaca, they collect them, they season it and toast it on the famous comal. They make mole, in this case. Mole is a way of living in Oaxaca. Every region you go, they have their own mole version. So there is hundreds and hundreds of moles. So this is from the valleys of Oaxaca, sopa de piedra. Traditionally, it's done by the river. In a natural stone, there is already carved like a pot. And then they bring the hot river stone and cook the seafood.
Has that flavor from the rocks, the ash of the, you know, that it's burning on the wood, and it imparts that smokiness into
the flavor and the fish and all that. I lived with my grandmother from 8 to 13. It was an incredible memories. I was a goat herder in these remote areas. There was no electricity, so by 5 o'clock you have to be up and make the very best out of the daylight. I learned to respect the land. Seasonality in those places is very important, and that was the way of living. Very kind of simple, dedicated to the land.
From little kids out in the fields with the goats.
That was it. That was our life.
No HEB back in the days.
No HEB back in the days. no HEB. These refried beans, they have that poleo herb. They're going to have that kind of minty flavor on it. And also have dry pepper paste, they call chintestle. Then we put our mole.
I don't want to say it, but it's like a pizza.
It's like a pizza.
But this is the street food of Oaxaca.
The say is the inspiration on corn, which is the emblematic ingredient of Mexico. And then underneath you have what we call an atole, blue corn masa. The cookie is been infused with corn that has been toasted, and then the sweet corn ice cream on baby corn shape. One of the most iconic ingredients that Mexico offered to the world was cacao. Once we toasted, we have a stone grounder where we ground our cocoa beans and made chocolate. We put it in these tablets. It's just the cacao, cinnamon, and sugar. That is the chocolate mexicano.
That's the best hot chocolate I've ever tasted.
Oh, fantastic.
How many restaurants do you have now?
6.
I started off as a dishwasher.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Worked my way up, and now I'm the owner of my own restaurant. So
Fantastic.
for you, starting as a dishwasher, now you have this empire.
But the most important, Sheldon, is if everybody march together, we can accomplish an incredible things. It's not a one-man effort. I believe on bringing everybody together and tell them what we want to do and why we want to do and why it's important to do, and hopefully that will be, good enough for them to continue to believe on what we do.
Every single corner in the kitchen, the different ingredients that were so inspiring has opened up my eyes to Oaxacan cuisine. You get to go back to very specific of where you grew up. It's beautiful what you're doing here, Chef.
So these are marinated kebabs. Saffron is very important in Afghan cuisine.